Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you how to take a business that's making you $100,000 a year and turn that into $1 million in net worth, being a millionaire, without selling your gym. So the first thing that we want to do is identify our target here, which is $1 million in net worth, meaning that if you sold everything and you paid off all your debts, you'd have $1 million left over. That's the definition of being a millionaire. And then I want us to look down here at our platform, which starts with our gym. And our gym, let's say, is making us $100,000 in net owner benefit. So that's the total that your gym pays you, basically, right? It might be salary, it might be dividends, whatever you do to deal with your taxes, you come out with $100,000 in net owner benefit. The fastest way to get from here, a gym that's doing well and paying you, to here actually being a millionaire, is to think about your gym as part of a bigger platform. So the gym could earn you $100,000 a year. And what you want to do is you want to pull all that money out and you want to invest it in the next thing. Okay. And this next thing should be a cash flow asset that just spits out cash for you, that requires the least possible amount of effort. Now, many of you watching this will want your second block in your foundation to be another gym. It could be gym number 2, and that's fine. So what you would do is you would take some of the profit from gym number 1 and you'd open up gym number 2. And you'd want to automate that gym as much as you can, because you can't literally be in the same two places in the same time. So you'd want that to run automatically. You'd hire a general manager, but you've already got proven systems and processes already documented, ready to go. You could franchise if you needed to from gym 1. Then what you could do is you could invest in gym 3 if you want to, as long as that one runs on its own. And each one of these gyms could be generating you a profit. And let's say that they're all like 100K net owner benefit. But then what? How do you turn those things into long-term investments? So right now you own 3 businesses. And as much as we'd like them to just run themselves, of course, that's almost impossible. You'll still be working more and more and more. What you want to do is turn these things into cash flow assets, we call it. And I just bought a self-storage business. In the next video, I'm going to share why I did that instead of opening up another gym. But the key here is that you're thinking about your gym as an investor. So you're going to take money from your gym and you're going to invest it in something else. That other thing should return you net cash flow with minimal effort. So you could open a gym, or you could invest, in something conservative like an index fund, or in something more aggressive like Bitcoin. You could also buy property. I'm just going to put RE here for real estate. And you could buy real estate that pays for itself. In a future video, I'm going to talk about how to get real estate for free, but this might be an Airbnb. It could be the building that houses your gym, but it doesn't have to be. That might be too much for you to buy, for your first real estate purchase. But this real estate should generate you a regular recurring payment, just like this investment should generate you a regular recurring return that you can either take out every year or just reinvest. And it should be the same with your real estate. Maybe you own a building in which your tenants pay you rent, like this building that I'm in, and you take that money out, and maybe you reinvest that into more businesses or into something else that's in your platform or into more real estate. But each of these things should be compounding. The problem that most gym owners have is that they leave too much money in their business and they never invest it in these other things, which will compound for them over time. They never pay themselves enough. Instead, they just leave like 3 months of expenses in the business that never really does anything for them. It just sits there until they can spend it. And believe me, they can spend it. They find a way to buy the newest gadget or justify, paying for this new software that they might not even really need. So the key here is to build a platform instead of just relying on an income. Each of these, I hope, will give you compounding returns. So your primary business gives you incremental returns, right? It pays you every year, but these give you compounding returns. If you reinvest in them, the return will grow greater and greater, and your net worth will grow greater and greater. Your platform will grow broader and deeper and more solid over time because you're thinking about this like an investor. Now, What's the rocket? We'll talk about that in a future video.